Hey guys, Red, Black, and White here. This is Alton speaking, and it's gonna be kind of a rant today, so I hope y'all ready. I hope you got your speakers turned down because I might be doing you little yelling. Fuck, I'm not rehearsing this shit. Anyways, I'm gonna be talking about microtransactions. If you saw in the title, I just watched Angry Joe's review of his Star Wars analysis, whatever. Him selling basically them trying to sell emotes and weapons you can already buy in the game, you know? And I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I don't know what companies are. I don't know what apparently it comes down to making money, to be honest, but Jesus Christ, man. These microtransactions get out of hand. I don't it just makes me mad, dude. Cause honestly, I'm cool with microtransactions. But now I feel like they're cutting off part of they're letting you know they have more content coming out 4 months before the game is even released. That tells me that content should have already been inside the main core of the game if they already pre-planted that early, right? And it should have been sold off with the game, not cut in half and then sold for another full price amount. Like, why do you have a season pass for a game that hasn't even came out yet? Like, what the heck? So I don't know. I feel like they're devaluing their games, and then they're trying to sell it off even more of a price than it's worth. So now it's like I'm paying $120 for, I feel like a $30 game because there's no single player in Battlefront 3. There's no conquest. Star Wars 2 had all that. It sold for $60. So if Battlefront 3 doesn't even have doesn't have dogfights in it. If it doesn't even have half of the stuff Star Wars Battlefront 2 has, and they're selling it for $120, I feel like it should be priced at $30, to be honest. But I don't know. That's just my take on it. Y'all let me know in the comments. And I honestly can blame, if I had to blame anything, it'd probably be them. I guess having that always online service thing for these consoles, you know. Because earlier with GameCube, Xbox, or like when internet was barely implemented into 360 and all that, they weren't charging all these microtransactions for these games, dude, at all. They wouldn't pull that BS because they know they want to get the sales, right? So back then I feel like they had to work hard, way harder, just to prove that their game is worth that price, rather than just selling bits and pieces and selling it for some bogus price amount. And then later when it's on sale, I still feel like you're getting ripped off with it. Like, I don't know. With Mario Sunshine, like, imagine if that had micro DC. Oh, you want the new hose from I can't even think. I'm out of track, dude. It's just crazy to me how they're getting so out of hand with this. Like, they couldn't pull that with Halo. At least when they had DLC back then, like, it was actually good content. Like, you would spend like 6-7 hours on. Now you're paying and that'll be $15 back then. Now you're paying like $15 for something, and you get like 2 guns that you can just play 3 matches for. Like, that's right there is enough for me to like not even want to play the game. Like, I'm still getting Battlefront 3, to be honest. I might skip on Black Ops 3, but I don't know. I honestly don't know who's supporting it, because I go online and I'm like, I go on Info-G and I check the comments. Everybody's like, yo, we gotta stop every microtransaction title or whatever vlog there. They're like, we gotta stop supporting this. You know, it isn't right. Yeah. And I see like everybody's voting for that. You know, then I go down to the game. I see the reviews are how much they sold of the microtransaction, and I'm like, who's buying this then? And most of the gaming community is like saying no. We should support this. Then who's buying this? To be honest, supporting this. That's really what it comes down to. Because if you got on their asses, I believe if the whole gaming community as a whole got on these companies for trying to rip them off, because that's basically what they're doing. They're ripping you off. They're charging you $120 for a $6 game, $30 game, and everybody's all content with it. And it happens slowly. I give it that. It happens slowly. They slowly start trying to work into that microtransaction field. And they just caught on by surprise now. Now they kind of got it Now they're making more profits off the DLC than they are making the game. That should tell you something. That's exactly what I mean. So their full game isn't valued, because then they'll be making more money off that, right? So now they're making off the pieces they broke off their full game and selling it for almost full price. They're making more money off that, and that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. I don't know, dude. It's kind of sad to be honest, because as a gamer, like, that's all you do is you really want to support these gaming industry, because they help the time go by, or they made your favorite games growing up and all that. Like, growing up into this, maybe as a kid they probably don't feel the same way, don't have nostalgia, but growing up gaming, like with Halo and Mario and I want to say Gears, at least that was my area. I played the Game Boy too, but you didn't have to deal with this. You didn't have to worry about no day one patch or any of that BS. Now they sell, so I play Syndicate and it's still glitched out the ass, and I did the day one patch. The same problem I had with Unity, and I used to be a hardcore fan of Assassin's Creed back there when Altair was out. That was it. Like, I used to reminisce about it, man, and now it's just sad to see where they're going with it, what they're trying to pull off of it. Like, how are there microtransactions? Syndicate's single player only, and they still have the nerve to put microtransactions inside a single player game only. Like, what are you trying to sell? Like, who do we got to impress? It's not online. We're not taking it to a public server. Like, you're the only one seeing it. You're paying money for something that only you can see in a game. I don't get it, man. And then now they're like, they have content planned out before the game even released, and they're trying to sell that content to you as another pre-order. So these season passes, like for Star Wars, they have that planned out 3 months ahead of time. They're like, yo, buy the season pass now, before the game even comes out. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. That right there is a red flag for me. Like, if I'm putting out a book or something, I don't know, some example, putting out a book or something, and I'm like, yo, you can buy the rest of this book, bro, for like $20. I know the main book costs $30, but you can buy the rest of it, the last 10 pages of it, for $20. If you want, because I got you. Of course, you're gonna buy it because you want to see what else that thing has to offer. But the way they're going about it is so stupid, man. It should already be a part of that core game. You shouldn't have to break your game up, which I feel is happening. They're breaking their games up because honestly, it's just maps. It's just maps. And so basically, like, if your full game's worth 60, right? And that's, I don't know, they have 12 maps and whatever. That's 60. And then you have 8 maps. That's it. Basically 8 maps. And you're charging $50 for that? Like, really? I don't get it, dude. I don't know. I'm just telling y'all, be careful, man. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do about this. The gaming community has to come together as a whole to solve this issue. So the only option I have, I don't know, man. Shit. Because I never thought it'd come to this, to be honest. I don't know how far this can go. When they gonna end up charging you for settings, you gotta pay DLC to getting your settings, change your brightness, change your controls. And I know it sounds crazy, but shit, anything is possible with these games.